Hi Virgo, this is your April 10th through April 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Devil. Then we have the Knight of Cups followed by the Star clarified by the Chariot. That in the potential outcome we have the Ace of Cups with the King of Wands and the Empress, and we also have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Capricorn and Aquarius. Perhaps you already met this person, because this person is going crazy. It's like they're borderline obsessed with you. You live inside this person's head, rent-free. They think about you all the time. They're almost possessed by you, right? The Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, combined together with the Four of Swords all the way to your left, clarified by the Devil. Those three cards are talking, they're painting a very clear picture. Right? They think of you all the time. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody who's stuck, trapped in their own thoughts. The Four of Swords, this is, it's usually a card of somebody who is like taking a break or sleeping, but perhaps this person cannot do anything else because you're on their mind all the time. The Devil clarifying the Four of Swords. The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but it's not a bad card in this particular case, right? I think this is them they just can't stop thinking about you. They feel this unnatural pull towards you with the Devil card. The person you're actually dealing with is the King of Wands, the card in the middle of the potential outcome. Because I usually go with a King or a Queen if one or both show up. So yes, this King of Wands is the person who is thinking about you all the time. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Or they're just very fiery and passionate. Anyway, the Knight of Cups, the third card from the left, here they come. Right? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. This knight is often referred to as the knight in a shining armor, Prince Charming. Again, I believe they're just madly in love with you, right? And do expect some kind of a major, very romantic gesture, right? Remember, this is the most romantic night out of all 4 nights. Then we have the Star clarified by the Chariot. The Star could be an Aquarius. The Chariot could be a Cancer. But the Star is a card of a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Perhaps it's mutual. You are most definitely their wish come true, from what I can see. And perhaps you will also realize that, they're your wish come true as well. The Chariot clarifying the Star, like I said, could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of going forward, moving forward, and not looking back. Some of you could go somewhere, travel together. The Chariot could be a card of a vehicle or actually literally going somewhere. Perhaps you're going to go on a dream vacation together, right? In the potential outcome, besides that King of Wands in the middle, we also have the Ace of Cups and the Empress. The Ace of Cups is the confirmation that they are madly in love with you. Right? The Ace of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love. Very similar to the Knight of Cups. So just one of those two, either the Knight of Cups or the Ace of Cups, would have been enough for me to assume they're in love with you. But when you get both of them in the same reading, in the same spread, that is, like I said, they are madly in love with you. The Empress, rather, right next to the deck, I think that's the way they see you from the very beginning. All right, the Empress is a future wife or a future significant other figure. The Empress is somebody who is being adored, somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, loved, cherished. And the Empress is a future wife or significant other figure, like I said. Besides that, if we want to talk about in general terms, the Empress is just abundance in its purest form. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. And in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up as a sign from above, or a stamp of approval, if you will, from the universe for a connection to move forward. And that's what I think is happening here. Alright, you're definitely moving forward. They definitely see you as their future significant other, and they're in love with you. This is just an amazing spread. You've got really good major arcana cards. You definitely can rest assured that this person is in love with you. All right, Virgo, really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords clarified by the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You know, there's opposites here for some of you, right? Because the Ace of Swords clarified by the King of Swords, it's not a very lovey-dovey energy, to be honest with you, especially the Ace of Swords, right? However, the rest of the spread is all love, all emotions, okay? So if your significant other is an air sign, it makes total sense. The King of Swords is, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, perhaps they're embracing the energy of this King of Swords, somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, and they're going to make some kind of a decision, right? Because again, the Ace of Swords is a card of a clarity. It's a card of somebody who is not hesitating. It's a card of somebody who is not beating around the bush or playing around. No, this person with that Ace of Swords is, whatever is happening here, you're going to be crystal clear. Right? And perhaps if you're just dating, they may come towards you and tell you, let's get married, or let's move in together, or let's do something. Okay? For others of you, the King of Swords doesn't have to be your significant other. It could be like a family member or somebody who officiates wedding. I don't know. It could be somebody who works for the government. This person could be wearing a uniform. But again, all other cards are all about love. The Ten of Cups, the first card that came out, is the happily ever after card. It's a family card, and it's just a great card to have. The Page of Cups right next to the deck. Perhaps there's invitations going, or somebody's giving you flowers or something like that. Right? The Page of Cups could also be an apology for some of you. And the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, there's two people in there, right? This is a very lovey-dovey card. And the Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And it's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. So again, you got this King of Swords who is going to be very straightforward, very direct. But at the same time, it's just so much love here. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you got this King of Cups who will be reaching out to you. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Page of Wands clarifying them is a message. But the thing about the Page of Wands, they're not serious. Or they may just straight up tell you, hey, what you've been up to. How about we spend some time together, if you know what I mean. And I think it's going to be a very quick decision on your part, and the answer is going to be no. The Six of Pentacles, the next card over, I think this is you deciding. Okay, the Six of Pentacles often does come through as a card of a decision-making process. And your decision is no, because we have the Eight of Cups by the deck and the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Those two cards even look alike. You see, in the Eight of Cups, somebody is walking away, and in the Six of Swords, somebody is rowing away. I don't think that's the two of you going in some kind of a direction. This is you walking away from this person. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo. This week we have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You're starting something new. Okay. You do. But the first card I came on is the Nine of Wands. So that card could play out a couple of different ways. Perhaps this is your initial reaction towards this offer. It's a card of somebody who is a little bit suspicious, somebody who's not sure if they want to do it, somebody who doesn't say no, but somebody who's being very cautious. All right, so that could be it. Or the Nine of Wands is something happened to you in the past. Perhaps you had a bad experience with it or something similar. So perhaps this is your negative experience kind of making you think about it twice. Either way, you're going for it. Right? We have the Ace of Wands and the Fool. The Ace of Wands is a card of a new beginning, a very passionate new beginning. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. So perhaps this offer does require for you to take a risk, and that's why you're not so sure in the beginning. But then, with the Fool card, you're actually doing it. Right? The Eight of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of work, business, and finances. So, yeah, you've got a new beginning. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's pretty much a repeat of the first spread. I did not even have to clarify anything. The new love spread, right? This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. So yes, you got this King of Wands who is in love with you, and they're coming towards you. The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that would be you. And the Lovers, the first card that came out, it's actually, that card could be interpreted in so many different ways, right? It's a card of a choice. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life, or the love of one's life. So this person definitely believes you are the love of their life. Okay, the Knight of Cups. We had both the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands in the first spread, right? So the Knight of Cups, do expect a very, very romantic gesture. It could be a confession of love, but there's going to be also flowers. Perhaps they're going to take you out. They'll wine you and dine you, things like that. And that's what you're not expecting. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.